Being alone and being lonely are two completely separate things. If you are the type of person that always waits for others to do something you enjoy or something you really want to do, I feel you, I've been there, and I want to tell you how I got out of that. And as always, this is not advice. We're having a conversation like two friends. Learning to be alone is one of the most powerful things and most helpful things for you that you can learn right now. It is difficult sometimes to actually be okay and be at peace with being by yourself. Like recently I saw a video of a guy that just recorded himself like sitting on a bench and enjoying a peaceful evening looking at the sea, and had a text overlay saying like spending time with yourself is peaceful. And I truly felt that. But the comment section was weird. They were saying stuff like you must have issues to spend so much time by yourself and it's not healthy, and etc, etc. You know how this type of stuff goes. And it's really not true. I would say that it's the complete opposite, that being able to spend time with yourself is actually more healthy because you don't have any issues by being by yourself. Not lonely. It is very different because lonely is when you want to be with other people, but you have an issue with building connections, which can happen obviously. But choosing to be by yourself, you don't have to be always by yourself, but choosing to be by yourself sometimes, like going on walks or doing stuff you want to do, and because everybody said they can't do that today or in general, you decide to do it by yourself. Like, it's not weird. Like, solo traveling is a thing. Nobody says that solo traveling is for those who have problems. Or going to the cinema alone. There's a movie you want to watch and nobody in your friend group wants to watch it because they don't like it or they haven't seen the previous movies, maybe. Then you go watch it by yourself. Isn't that the most normal thing to do in this situation? What do you do then? What's the alternative? Just stay at home? So where I'm getting at with this is maybe start slow. Start by going for a walk by yourself. It is very healthy for your mind, for your soul, for your peacefulness, you know? Like, you just, at that moment, you just exist. Go for a walk and just notice things around you. Listen to the cars passing by. Maybe listen to the wind, or maybe listen to the sea that hits the rocks. It is amazing how many things you don't notice in your everyday life just because you are too preoccupied and worried about what you are doing when you are outside or where you're going when you're outside. Because you are outside always with a goal, like with a destination. But imagine going outside by yourself with no destination at all and just taking it all in. Like it's the first time you've seen everything. Try and see everything as if you were just born. It is the art of noticing things, basically. And an example I wanted to give you on doing things by yourself and not waiting for other people to do them, like from my own personal experience, as a guy or as a person in general, you want to date, like it's natural. And as a guy, you know, or you've been in many situations where as a friend group, you want to go somewhere, like a bar, or you have a night out, and you get excited by the potential of finding a partner or flirting or whatever it is, right? And you always wait for your friends to go somewhere all together and planning things in your mind, like we're gonna talk to this many gals, we're gonna do this many things. And in the end, nothing happens. I'm sure that many groups, like there are many people who have been through that. It's funny in a way and tragic in another way, but what you can do is, if that's actually a goal of yours, like socializing, like getting a relationship, finding a partner, you don't have to wait for your friends to do exactly what you want to do and go out as a friend group and do multiple things, you know, socialize and at the same time pursue your relationship goals. This type of stuff usually does not work. So instead of waiting every week for that one night out, or every month even, like twice a month, I don't know how many times you go out, but the amount of times you're gonna do that are limited. And if most of the time nothing ends up happening, what are the possibilities of you finding a partner? So what you do instead is do it by yourself. You set it as a goal of going out by yourself and approaching people. Like, it might sound to you like it's completely crazy. Something like that is not easy and you cannot do it. But doing it by yourself, because even if you do end up flirting or approaching women or doing anything else with your friends or with a friend group, you are still dependent. You can do what you did, but only as a friend group. But if you do it by yourself, it means you can do it whenever you want, with whoever you are. It doesn't matter. And not only you go out of your comfort zone, you build social skills or whatever else you want to do, it also helps your mind. It is healthy in general. Like there are no downsides to this. Doing it alone is more difficult. It is definitely more rewarding, and then you will see that it builds up very easily. Learning to be by yourself, being alone, helps you succeed in many areas of your life. And sometimes you will have to be by yourself and be alone in order to succeed in some goals you have set. Not in the toxic self-improvement way, but many of the times when you want to improve yourself in certain areas of your life, you have to be by yourself. You won't always have somebody by your side. You have to come in terms with that. It's not something bad. You have to enjoy the time you spend with yourself, because that time is beautiful as well. That's the yapping session. I talk too much. That's basically it. I hope I didn't just go in circles and you understood what I meant here, and I hope that you did enjoy this conversation that we had. So thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next video. See you next time, brother. Have a good one.